Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today we are going to Pere Cheney Cemetery, one of the most haunted cemeteries in Michigan, by the way. But we'll get to that later. Right now, we're walking around the cemetery. The upkeep has been fantastic compared to previous years here in Crawford County. It used to be overgrown, and tombstones would be vandalized, and it's quite depressing seeing a smashed tombstone, and we want to come back and see these, so respect to these tombstones and people is greatly appreciated. As you would see on our cemetery rules, this is a fairly new sign, actually, where it's 5 miles an hour speed limit. You're not driving back in the cemetery, you have to walk from the parking lot, of course, but no alcohol, drinks, or anything like that. But it's nice to see the community or township is actually putting money into this once overgrown cemetery, and I can really appreciate that. So we're going to explain a little bit to you about Pere Cheney and the village it used to be, and what's now a famous, not really famous, but cemetery. Oh, and one thing I forgot, they also have this nice sign out front where it's Pere Cheney, Beaver Creek Township exists. 1878. You have to take a 2-track to get here, and I'll show you at the end of this video on how to get here with the 2-track and off of I-75. But here on this tombstone here, we read Pere Cheney Cemetery, established in 1878. It was once founded by, George Cheney received a land grant from Michigan Central Railroad to establish a stop-along on the railroad. He had a general store, a sawmill, carpenters, and a doctor's hotel, with a telegraph service and a post office. 1,500 people lived here, and most of them perished, which are on the back of this tombstone, unfortunately. Sad to see this many families perish from the disease that wiped through this town. 8 unknown, a lot of children's graves unknown, and it's quite amazing what something a big city or a big little village back like this back in the day just had a disease go around that they couldn't stop. Pere Cheney was, in 1901, the population was only 25, opposed to the 1873, 1,500 people, which is a huge number difference. In the 1917, there were only 18 people left in this village. It was once a booming lumber mill, because Michigan is known for its lumber, beautiful trees, good lumber. And as I point out in these clips, I'm showing you clips of family members, and there's children's graves, which are devastating to see. It's sad to know a lot of this. The most haunted part of the cemetery, a lot of people say they see witches at dusk or hear children laughing and handprints left on their cars. I haven't experienced any of that myself, but you can take a gander here, and I'll show you how to get to Pere Cheney Cemetery. Okay, everybody, I'm going to give you a short run-through on how to get to this Pere Cheney Cemetery. Michigan has I-75 that runs north and south. One of their greatest main highways, awesome, beautiful sights to see. If you ever get the chance in Michigan, it'd take you to the bottom of the thumb all the way to the upper peninsula. But we're going to zoom in toward the middle of the mitten. Go ahead, keep going. You're going to see Roscommon. You know you're close when you hit Roscommon on the I-75. And then I already got it marked, Pere Cheney. It's just south of Grayling, which is also a beautiful town to camp and go see. So, alright, you got Pere Cheney over here. You're heading north on 75. 127 interstate comes to, and then here's your off-ramp, just a little off after that fork in the road, where they merge onto I-75. Take West 4 Mile Road, all the way to East Railroad Trail Road. Follow that for a little ways, and you're at, technically, Pere Cheney. This is like a 2-track, so be ready for that. Then you're going to cross over the railroad tracks. This is the fun part where it gets really narrow through Center Plains Trail. Like, if you have a really nice car, you're You're going to scratch it if you go down this during the right time of year. They don't clear it out much. It's not maintained by the road commission. Then you'll have Pere Cheney Cemetery right there. You can keep going down the trail. It's like a little 2-track. Beautiful sight to see if you have a small 4x4 SUV. But there it is when you hit Roscommon. Just a little north of Roscommon, where 127 meet, and just south of Grayling. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching, and I will do more videos on the cemetery when I go back there next summer. I will explain more to you about the hauntedness and the more the creepy side of the cemetery. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a great day.